Hello there, Pisces. Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. This is going to be your monthly reading for March 2024. So, as a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave anything that doesn't. Should this reading not resonate with you or be too specific about a certain area, I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, or rising sign readings as well. Those may give you some better insight or resonate with you better. I've been noticing my readings lately for my own readings for family, friends, personal readings, all this other stuff, even for this channel, starting to become very specific to certain topics. So if they don't resonate with you, totally understand. So again, that's why I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, or rising readings as well. Anyway, let's pull out these cards. Let's see what we got going on for you, Pisces. Okay, cool. Okay, let's start off with the past, as we always do. These could be things that you have dealt with in February or longer ago. So definitely, okay, number one, 8 of Cups. Yeah, you definitely left situations that were not fulfilling to you. Things that just were not the complete picture of your emotional fulfillment. You know, 8 of Cups talks about moving on, leaving things behind. I mean, it shows here that you have felt a lot of different things, the good and the bad, you know, but ultimately you made the decision to leave, to move on, to move forward, to find better opportunities that were in alignment with what it is that you wanted. You know, for some of you, it could be, I see here with this next card that I'm going to pull, it could be something financial. It could just be towards your general abundance as well. It could be something energetically, or just something even just emotionally as well. Find a place where you could be happier, could be more, more secure in some type of way. We also got the, as I said, 10 of Pentacles, you know, as I said, talking about job or job opportunities, anything where you experience abundance of any kind, you know, or better health or anything like that. So really, you know, very general part of that reading, but it's saying, you know, by moving forward and leaving an opportunity behind, you went toward one that ultimately gave you some type of abundance. You know, you got the 10 of Pentacles talking about the ending of a cycle, etc. So here it's saying, you know, that you have gotten this kind of legacy type of wealth or energetic exchange or something like that, where you are taken care of. The universe is blessing you in some type of way. Maybe you have come across some type of windfall, all of those things. But it comes to a happy ending, to a place where you and your loved ones are able to celebrate. They're able to partake of that abundance and to enjoy it. And also we got the Sun card. So very, very good things for you in the past. You know, you made the correct decisions to leave things that didn't work out for you. And so you were able to find opportunities that connected you with your abundance and your joy. You know, so here I think especially for some of you who resonate with this, you know, you made all the decisions necessary. You followed your intuition, that Cups talking about those emotions, your intuitive instincts. You followed them to ultimately, as I said, your abundance and happiness. You know, it's guided you to a place of power, of joy, of celebration. You know, and it ultimately ended on a high note with the ending of that cycle as well. So now we move on from the past, and now we move on to the present. So these are things that you are going to experience, that you possibly could experience for the month of March as well. So here, first off, we got the 2 of Pentacles. So talking about, I think for some of you, you've left certain situations. I think now, in terms of that, especially the ending of a cycle, you know, that 10 of Pentacles, you know, and now I think here it goes to the 2 of Pentacles reversed. I think here you might be trying to refine or reestablish a sense of stability, security, all of that other stuff. Maybe trying to use that abundance that you have earned or that you are experiencing and using it in a way to, again, figure out what it is that you want to build, or what, like, I feel like this idea of like building something. There's like having building blocks, trying to lay the foundation for something, if that makes sense. So here I kind of see that for you, using your your abundance in a way that's able to give you the foundation for something new, if that makes sense. And it's really going through that pros and cons process of that Two of Pentacles, deciding, how do I want to use this this new abundance? What's the best course of action? What is it that I want? What is it that I feel like could maybe take care of my family, friends, loved ones, community, etc.? What is it that gives me happiness? Just like that Sun card as well. So using your resources in a way that benefits you. I think here also we see the Queen of Cups here in the reversed. So here I think as you're making this decision, it feels like you really are going to be given a decision here in March in terms of how to use your money or resources, I feel like. Or any type of decision, really. It could be even just a change of job or change of career as well. But the Queen of Cups here reversed is saying, to, as you've done before, this comes right underneath that Eight of Cups, to use your intuition, because it's only led you to your joy, honestly, in the past. It's led you to abundance before in the past. So I think here it's kind of that reaffirmation, is kind of saying, to put you to the test again. You maybe took a leap of faith before, trusting the unknown. I think here is maybe asking you to do the same. The Queen of Cups is someone who knows who she is. She's in touch with her emotions. So here in the reverse, it maybe is asking you to get in touch with those deep emotions once more, to get in touch with that intuition, since you have learned from it in the past, and to really dive in deep and figure out what it is that you truly want, that emotionally drives you toward the goal, or what drives you in general towards your joy, towards your happiness. What is it you want to be building? We also got the Justice card here in reversed. So here, I think you really are, I really feel like for here, like that Two of Pentacles, you're juggling something in your mind, and you're juggling two courses of action, really. There's something here that's saying you are just weighing the pros and cons, because even with the Justice card, she does carry those scales, and she weighs things as she needs to figure out, is it in balance? Is it fair? Does it work out? Is it something that will ultimately serve me? Because in the Justice card in general, it talks about, that every action has a consequence, every action has a reaction, all of those things. Like, there's a purpose for everything, and we have to answer and be accountable for all the actions we choose to make. Even if we choose to do nothing, that's an action, and we still have consequences for that. So here it's saying the same exact thing in the reverse. I have a feeling that you are weighing the pros and cons of taking a certain action to move forward, whether it be in business or otherwise, or with your career or with your finances, whatever it may be, or just something you want to do. Not sure. General reading. So here, I think you understand the idea or the concept that if I choose something, and if it's not something that I'm aligned with, or something that I'm not drawn to or makes me happy, there will be consequences for that, and I'll have to live with that decision, especially if it's something physical that I'm investing in or building in my life. So I think for some of you, getting in touch with your intuition and deeper knowing, even more so, even beyond just taking a leap of faith, I think it's really asking you to get to know yourself on that emotional level. I think that's where you're going to find your guidance. That's where you're going to find your desire right there. What is the thing that you desire most? What is the deep intention? So as we move on from the present, things you might experience in March, now we're going to move on to the future, or big themes to think about for the month as well. So definitely, yeah. So here, Emperor, yeah. You're going to definitely assert your power. You're going to make a decision of some kind where you're going to assert your dominance, power, and control over your situation. The Emperor is all about that masculine energy. It's saying here that, that you're going to that you really are going to be clear on what it is that you want, and you're going to assert that decision. I think you are going to find out what that decision is. I see that here because we also have Knight of Wands in the reverse. So here, even more so, deliberation process. The Knights are always on a mission. They have a goal in mind. In the reverse, it's saying that you're going to really find out what your passion is, what you're passionate about. This comes underneath that Queen of Cups as well. So not only are you going to find out what you are emotionally driven to, you're going to find out exactly what are you passionate about. What is it that you are enthusiastic about? What gives you joy? Like that Sun card, fire. You know, the wands are about fire as well. What gives you happiness? You know, so I think here you're going to clarify exactly what it is that you want, and when you do, then you're going to be able to start making movement, start making momentum, like this Knight of Wands suggests. Forward movement, forward action toward a certain purpose. In the reverse, it's saying you're becoming clear on that purpose. You're going through the process of becoming clear on that purpose. Finally, also we have the Death card here in reverse. So yeah, big transitions for some of you. You know, I think this is a big transition process. This could be a big life-changing moment for some of you. It could be a big milestone, a pivotal moment as well. So I think, especially in the reverse, it's saying, you know, that you are going from things from the past that ultimately gave you a lot of foundation, a lot of support, a lot of joy, a lot of abundance. And now it's like saying, you know, you're going through this transition process to create or continue creating something new that you want for yourself, to solidify something. But now, you know, with this Death card, it's saying, you know, you're going to go through that transition and it's going to change. You're going to transform into whatever it is that you need to transform into, you know, whatever that is. Because this comes underneath that Two of Pentacles. So in the Death card reverse, it's saying, you know, that the transformation process is over. I think here for some of you, that's saying that the decision-making process is over, that the big life-changing decision will be made, and that you will be able to move forward with your life, and you're not going to feel stuck in any type of way, or left with some type of unknowing feeling, if that makes sense. And it's funny here because I always see these two cards. You got the Sun here, which has the baby on the white horse. You got Death here with Death on the white horse. White horses represent power here, two horses of power. So there's almost like a rebirth process here in the symbology. It's saying, you know, to really get in touch with your most truest desire, if that makes sense, your most purest desire, if you will, talking about the child, also talking about death, letting illusion go, letting fear go, letting all those things that get in the way that sometimes we allow to identify us go, and to get back to just your core self, your core values. And that's going to be your power. That's going to be your horse of power that you ride on, your core values. So now let's pull out 3 more cards here. These are going to be energies that you are you have faced or are facing right now. Oop. Oh, we got, how many we got here? That's a lot. So let's 1, 2, 3. No, if it was just 1 or 2, I would have pulled it. There was like 4 in there. So let's try this again. But these are energies you're releasing pretty much from your experience, from yourself, so that you can experience new things and have some clarity. Yeah, okay. So again, we got Wands here talking about action and energy, and we also got more Cups here talking about emotions. So here, in terms of what's being released, King of Wands, anything that gets in the way of your vision, that gets in the way of the grand, bigger perspective you have of your life, you know, because here it shows that, as I said, there's a building block here, like the two of Pentacles, and I think here that you know that this building block leads to something much greater down the road. You could see that with the Ten of Pentacles. You could see that with the Justice card. You know, you want to make the right decision so that 10, 20, 30 years down the road, 5, 8, 10 years down the road, doesn't matter how long, but it's a long-term thing that you're building here. And I think for some of you, you want to make sure that the foundation is correct. And that makes sense to me, you know. So here it's really saying anything that gets in the way of the long-term big vision that you have for yourself, you know, anything that clouds judgment, that doubts the clarity that you may have, that you may be wanting to achieve right now. So here, I think you are building something grand, something big, you know, that's going to take you to that legacy type of wealth or moment. So here, I think it's, as I said, you want to make sure, starting from the beginning, you want to make sure the intention and that the action is correct. We also got the Seven of Cups here. So again, landing right next to that Two of Pentacles, you know that there are a lot of options for you. And here in the Cups here, as I said with that Queen of Cups, is getting to know what is the true intention. You have so many cups here, you have 7 different things to choose from, and really it's saying to you, it's like there's a process of elimination here. You have to in terms of diving into your deep emotions and understanding your deep desires and subconscious desires, it's saying you have to go through that process of elimination. You have to see through illusion. You have to see through deception. You have to see through fear. And ultimately, when you start to see through all of those things and start to remove all of those options out of your life, even romantic goals, fantasy goals, all of those things, to remove fantasy, idealism, fear, illusion, all of those things, you're going to face a lot of options. And then ultimately, by getting to know your deepest desire about what you want, you're going to be able to choose the one that is correct for you. So what's being released is all of those things, like I said, idealism, fantasy, fear, illusion, all those things that don't matter, that distract you or maybe lead you down the wrong path, if you will. So you're going to be able to become clear, just like that Queen of Cups there, like I said, to choose the correct one that is personal and individual to you. Again, Knight of Wands here, just as I said, synchronicity, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. So anything, as I said, with that King of Wands as well, that blocks clarity. You're going to become very clear about what it is that you want. You're going to find your passion and you're going to find your enthusiasm and motivation. What are those things that make you enthusiastic? What makes you motivated? What are the things that lets you, that when you wake up moves you forward? So I think here for some of you, it's the same exact thing in terms of making decisions. Reconnecting with your passion, reconnecting with your soul purpose and your soul journey. That inner fire that we all have inside of us. What makes us passionate? What makes us feel passionate? What makes us feel joyful? What gets us going throughout the day? So I think here for some of you, those are the same questions you may have to ask yourself as well. So these next 3 cards are going to be blessings from the universe. Oop, definitely you. Okay, blessings from the universe that are ultimately going to show themselves to you for the month of March. Let's see here. So far, you got 10 of Swords. You got the 9 of Cups. Lots of cups here. There's an emotion. I think the emotions are going to guide you. This is an emotional decision, whether it be a change of job, building something new, whatever it is. Yeah. And the 4 of Swords. Okay. So, 10 of Swords, definitely. It's saying, as I said with that Death card reversed, there's a big transition. You're letting go of your old self or old wants, old needs, I think, or even old limiting belief systems, really. I mean, I think there's certain things from the past that you've learned from that may have been painful, or things that may have caused you to, to isolate, or maybe to be withdrawn from certain opportunities, or to not take certain opportunities, to not take risks, if you will. And so now is kind of saying that you are letting that person go, that old version of yourself go. Because as I said, you took a chance on yourself, honestly. This lands right next to the 8 of Cups. I just saw that right now. So it's really saying, if there was anything that truly was unfulfilling in your life, like I said before with this 10 of Swords, you left that situation and you found abundance, you found joy. And I think here it's kind of saying, that you are not that person anymore who feels stuck, or who just got lucky or something. You are the person who made a conscious choice to change your life, to leave a situation, and ultimately it served you. So I think it's saying to let that old person go. You are no longer that person. You are someone brand new who can take on this new challenge and choose the correct path, since you know exactly who you are at this point and what it is that, again, that Sun card that gives you happiness. 9 of Cups as well, right next to that Queen of Cups. It's saying that by getting in touch with your intuition, you are going to experience a lot of emotional abundance. You're going to have a wish be granted. 9 of Cups is the card of wishes right here. Is the card of a wish being granted. So I think for some of you, get in touch with your emotional needs. That is the key here. I see here for some of you, so allow that to guide you. Allow yourself to dream, but also to be very real in your expectations as well. So here with that 9 of Cups, you're going to experience a lot of emotional abundance that you will be able to drink from and feast upon, all of those things. But again, get that clarity. And by doing so, following your emotional instincts and your gut feeling, you're going to have that wish granted. Finally, Four of Swords here. You're going to find peace, you know, honestly. You're going to find peace in this situation, whatever it is, you know. I think here, if there is, like, I saw that Death card, if this is a very rough transition, where you could be, maybe, you know, if you choose a course of action, there could be a very difficult transition at first to go through. But I think it's saying with this Four of Swords, since this is in the same row right here, it's saying that after that transition and making that choice, you're going to be able to find peace, and you're going to be at peace with whatever decision that you make, honestly. You know, I think here it's saying that you're going to be able to process things, be able to allow the intuitions to come into your mind, into your heart, by allowing yourself to rest, and you're going to find peace from that, making that correct choice that is individual to you. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, these three next cards are going to be themes about this reading, or themes about what you might experience for the month of March. So what themes do we have for our Pisces here? Okay, we got 2 cards. Yeah, cool. Okay. Nope, you too? Okay. That one's been coming up a lot too. Okay. So first of all, let me touch upon this one. Focus, definitely. I think here it's saying to use your, I think here I look at that Sun card. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on that joy. Focus on that emotional depth. You know, I think here it's really saying, like, you know, it may seem like a tough decision, but the decision's easy. I think it's really saying focus on your happiness. Focus on what makes you joyful. We have one life to live. You know, we can't live in doubt and fear all the time. You know, sometimes it serves us, sometimes it doesn't, you know. But I think here, I think it's really saying follow your joy, follow your passion, follow exactly who you are at your core, what you value the most. Follow you. Do you. That's really what it's saying. That's what's coming out to me. Do you. Always be you. You know, celebrate you, you know. We also have light beings. Love seeing this. It's really saying for some of you, you know, connect with your higher self, connect with your higher power, whatever you ascribe to, the universe, to God, to whatever deities you celebrate, whatever religions you practice, whatever it is. I think here it's saying to connect with those things, because that's what's going to guide you as well. I think here, by doing so, they always say, you know, by praying, you know, it almost calms down the soul, calms down the emotions, you know, by doing a certain amount of prayers and stuff like that. It calms down the nervous system, and it allows certain knowledges. As you can see here with that Four of Swords, as I said, there's peace coming. So I think here, by connecting with your higher beings, your light beings, it'll calm down your body, calm down the mind and the heart, so that the message can come through, whatever message that is, whatever message you need to hear. So connect with your light beings, meditate, do things to connect with them, calm down the physical body, the physical reactions, so that your channels are open, that there's no blockages, there's no things getting in its way, so that you can feel the message. Feel the message. I say that because of all the cups here. So you feel the message. We also have enlightenment. Yeah. Even more so, connect, even more so. This really is saying connect with your higher being, connect with the universe. Do all those things, because there is a deeper intuitive knowing here that's trying to let itself be known to you, to make the proper decision that's going to give you even more happiness, even more abundance. That's going to give you the proper foundation to move forward, because you know it's coming from the correct intention, the correct deeper knowing. So here I think definitely, like, you know, connect with your higher being, allow that enlightenment, that intuition to come in, and again, it's going to make itself known, whatever decision you have to make. So this is kind of what I see for some of you Pisces out there for the month of March. I hope some of the reading resonated. I know it was specific for some parts. So I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, or rising sign readings as well. Maybe there's some more information or insights there that can that might resonate with you better. and give you some more awareness into your own situations. But again, if this did resonate with you, do not forget to hit that like button, leave me a comment if you want, and don't forget to subscribe so we can stay in touch for future readings down the road. I want to say a big thank you to any new or returning viewers. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos and to support my channel. I truly appreciate you. Thank you again, and I will see you next video. Wishing you well. Goodbye.